So basically, the VAR system, we agree upon it and we really like it when it was introduced. Okay, but we didn't know that what it can cause until we have seen it now. It's not the system that is causing the trouble. The system is doing very, very well, but it's the people who are managing the system, the incompetent people who are managing the system, the officials itself. That's why it's becoming the fast that it is right now.
The stats that's the most obvious. International tournaments, how many English referees is officiating?
0. World Cup, the last
None.
World Cup, 0.
Serious? None, bro.
None qualified anymore.
And
So one of the best leagues in the world doesn't have the best referees in the world.
Yes.
correct.
So it's basically bringing down the league itself. Okay, from the
The standard.
because everything we cannot celebrate. After a goal, we will wait.
That's the worst one.
Is that
Disruption.
5,
That's the
10,
worst
15,
one,
20 seconds? We don't know. Okay,
Yes.
because the referees, we know in England, the referees will follow by every single hair that sees that whether you are offside or onside. That is not what VAR is
Hair or
supposed
armpit.
to do. Yes, armpit. One time, it was the hand. Okay, but the hand wasn't part of the body
Scoring.
that is scoring.
Yeah.
Okay, then after a while, when the hand
It's
goes,
okay.
it's okay. So it's the changes in the rules during the season that is causing a lot of
Yeah,
upset.
handball also.
Inconsistency.
Handball.
Inconsistency.
After that, no
Yes.
handball.
Correct.
Arsenal kena also.
Yes.
Yeah,
So the
the
thing,
one I was obvious, the one Kante.
Yes.
Kante dribbles like this. His hand, this is not a normal position. Maybe for him is normal lah. So Kanada hand, no penalty.
I saw the one that Arsenal was denied a penalty. Okay, the second one. Okay, that for that game,
Against Burnley, I think.
Yeah, for that game itself, I think there were two sides of the VAR, which was what VAR is supposed to do and what VAR is not supposed to do. The second decision, where it hit the shoulder of the player, the referee gave a penalty, the referee gave a red card, VAR overturned that decision. That is the way that is supposed to be. VAR did a very, very good thing there.
Yeah.
So it was a mistake because it hits the
Shoulder.
top part of the shoulder. But the wrong one was the first blatant. The hand was away from the body so far and he was stretching forward. He was blocking an attack and that is a blatant handball.
Yeah, same fella.
Same fella. And it wasn't a penalty. And the game ended in a draw, right? The game, I think, it
draw.
ended in a draw. So it could have been 2 more points for Arsenal and getting closer to Liverpool. So they could have overtaken Liverpool, gone into the Europa League position. But now they are still wishing in 10th. So cannot yet. So this sort of thing, not yet. So it's this sort of things that may cause
Positions.
managers to be sacked, players to be sold.
Correct.
Yeah, all this. But will the referees be there the next season?
Yes.
Still there. It will still be the same referees. Because if these are the best referees that they have, you can imagine the second tier, the third tier, or following that is not making it to the Premier League level itself.
So you're saying that next season, okay, since we are left with how many more games?
About 8-9 more games.
8-9 more games, right? Is VAR? You want to see VAR?
I want to see VAR.
next season?
Yes, it's a good system because every single league is using it.
Yeah.
But every single league doesn't have this problem.
Yes.
They don't
that's
go
the thing.
for fingernail, hair. This sort of things is supposed to be not decided in that manner.
VAR for you?
I don't think so. I don't need. We don't need VR because I think you need time for referees to groom them to understand the situation.
Yes.
Look how many seasons already that the past 2 seasons we have problems with the referee understanding
Correct.
the VAR. So I don't think that at the
Oh,
moment.
that's a good point actually.
Because you
I
cut
agree.
the celebrations of the players halfway. Potong steam Malaysia.
Yeah, correct. that one is very, very
good-
true. It
that's
takes
a good
away
one. That's a good one.
the spontaneity of the moment.
And the
That is very true. But the thing is that things like, okay, if you guys can remember Zinedine Zidane headbutting Materazzi.
Oh yeah.
That is what VAR is supposed to do. The most obvious one, off the ball incident. Then if you scored a goal using your hand, that is what VAR is supposed to do. That is what for us VAR is supposed to do lah. Okay, to get the right decisions, which should have gone wrong or confirm offside one, but then linesman never see that sort of thing. Or maybe the defender accidentally kicked the ball, so the fella is not in an offside position. If the defender is the one who accidentally kicked the ball to him, he score. That is what VAR is supposed to do. Not these 5 milliliters, 10 millimeters thingy
Yeah.
that obviously spoils the spontaneity
Yeah.
of the game itself. I understand about the thing that supporters cannot celebrate fully. Okay, the league that doesn't have VAR, their supporters will celebrate fully when they see linesman never put up the flag, referee never blow any whistle. We still have the old thing. But for VAR, we just want them to do the obvious ones lah. No need this small thing. 15 minutes ago, foul also can come back to that one.
Yeah,
Iskandar
stupid
said
lah.
just now is true.
Yeah,
Every
man.
referee's understanding of the rule is
It's
different.
Yeah, correct.
His understanding of handball is different. My understanding of handball is different. So when as a fan, I see this week is his understanding of football.
Yeah.
Okay, of handball. So the next week I see his understanding of handball is the same handball, but it was given in his week, but it was not given in his week because every single referee in England seems to have a different perspective of what the rules are. So
Yeah, they change the
Yeah, be
rules
more
halfway through the season.
be more consistent lah.
Be
be
more
consistent.
consistent.
How
If-
come
if they're
other countries
consistent,
VAR
Yeah,
doesn't have
man.
any problem like this? Italian league, Spanish league, all got VAR. How come don't have this problem?
And another one to add is maybe like Australian league lah. Make the microphones open
Yeah.
to the referee. So whatever decisions you say right to the booth right, people can hear. It's recorded, so we know what you're talking about. One of the gripe that I have is the penalty that we consider. We already losing 1-0. And then we consider a penalty because of Alexander Arnold accidentally tackling which game I forgot that.
Oh, there was a 2-0 loss. Everton.
Everton, yes.
Yes.
He accidentally he's on the ground when he kena knock
He kena knock.
his head then his body lean back, the player fall from his
He was
leg.
on the ground.
He's on the ground, no?
He's not even standing up to
Yes.
tackle. No. He was on the ground. He fall already. The fella knocked against him, so he leaned back, and the fella fall.
Yes.
And they got a penalty.
And they got a penalty.
So we think, okay, VAR is gonna sort this matter out.
Yes.
Confirm it's not a penalty. How can that be a
How can that
penalty?
be?
And it's a penalty.
It's a penalty.
We were bad in that game. We deserved that loss.
Yes.
But it's because of decisions like this that will spoil everything.
Maybe we should take out VAR altogether lah. Because maybe without you think of it right, without VAR, I mean if there was VAR, we wouldn't have the birth of hand of God.
Yes. Life
Yeah.
will be simpler.
Life is
simpler, yeah.
But to a lot of teams, it will be they will have decisions that may change their lives forever.
That's true.
also.
That's true.
Like the
this,
Frank
but it's not the
Lampard
VAR.
goal, yes.
It's the referee.
Yes,
It's
it's
the
the
Has
referee.
improved the
Yeah.
quality of the referee
No
for
choice
the
lah.
English
But
Premier
then
League.
again, this is the thing. Before VAR, there were a lot of things unsolved, right? There's a lot of problems. But with VAR, there's even more problems. So why not just go to the one with lesser problems? No VAR. People can say that.
And
right?
better refereeing.
And better refereeing.
No, another thing I don't get. Maybe you guys can explain to me. Why is it now when there's an offside, the linesman don't raise the flag until a goal is scored?
Yep.
Why? Why is it so? Because I'm confused. If I'm the player, I will be very angry
waste so
because
much
I
time.
waste energy.
And you waste
I
so much
can
time.
run.
yeah.
I waste time.
And as a
That's why.
defender, I still will
I get
chase.
tired.
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
chase.
Yes, because I
Why?
still will chase because I don't know whether that's
Yeah, I
a
don't know.
Offside or not?
offside or
Yeah,
not.
that's right.
Decision.
Some of it is damn obvious one. If it's not
Yeah.
obvious, it's like me side by side or both of them side by side.
You
If
don't
it's slide
raise.
one, the referee don't make a decision.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Okay.
Now the player is about 3 steps forward, and the linesman still don't raise up the flag.
Stamina loss, you know.
Yes.
Stamina
Yeah.
loss as a
Correct.
player.
And
I get tired.
Jurgen Klopp has stated before that this will cause an injury to happen, and it has. Okay, the last game, Mo Salah was clearly offside. Okay, then the referee did not put up the flag. Ends up in Mo Salah scoring a goal, but it was considered offside. But during that move, Rui Patricio was knocked by Conor Cody.
Oh,
Conor
yeah,
Cody's
that's a good
knee
point, man.
slammed into Rui
Yeah,
Patricio's
he
head.
had to be stretched out.
He was really stretched out. Don't know how long he's going to be gone. Okay, that time he was a bit, I think, concussed.
Yeah.
If that clear offside was given as a clear offside, these sort of things can be
Yes, it
stopped.
is.
Prevented, right?
Yes, correct. Like the Van Dijk's injury, that is, he was considered in an offside position, right? So if the linesman put up the offside flag, the short man wouldn't have jumped and gone into Van Dijk, which could have possibly saved our season. Okay,
Yeah.
or make
Why?
it better.
So what is the logic EPL? What is it?
There's no logic
There's
behind
no logic.
it. There's no
The
logic.
thing is that
That's the thing.
what's
the
logic of
rule
it, man?
is ask them to do like what it is. Nowadays, it's very simple to say linesman and referee are depending
VR.
so much on VR.
So much.
Too much.
Because if they too much, yes. Because if they say if I put up now, sekali he's onside, the play stop already, I will get it from the my boss. So I don't put up. They continue playing. VR say okay, offside brother. Then they don't have any responsibility or any fault that will.
Wow. So in a way, right, VAR is controlling this.
VR is a referee.
Decision lah.
So what's the point having referee on the
Yes.
field?
Yeah, exactly.
So
That's
put
why.
speaker.
Speaker, offside. Goal. Handball.
Just
the
whistle.
worst thing is along the games, if you watch, right, it's not consistent still. Some games is clear offside. The player run, they will still leave the flag. They will still leave the flag and claim offside. So it's like people don't know. This one clear offside. He raised offside flag.
Yes.
But some games
Like
clear
what you said
offside,
just
they
now,
never raise the offside. Then it's very confusing still.
That's it, right? Next season, you expecting Liverpool to be in Europa?
Europa no. Champions League even worse.
Of course, right?
as a fan this year, last year we were saying one game at a time because I'm a pessimist. So until we won the league title, then I'm happy. This year, I just hope that next season, even if we don't end up in Europa, okay, it's a rebuilding time lah.
Clean slate.
Okay, something needs to be changed. Even though my favorite player is Bobby Firmino and Gini Wijnaldum, seems like there's a chance that these two might be gone
past
past
their prime.
And Diogo Jota is a good replacement. So actually, at the start of the season, we were going for one winger, one left back, one right back, one midfielder, one centre back. We won 5. Okay, but we got one left back who's I don't know
After
where
kena
he
COVID,
is already. After kena COVID, he also COVID
gone.
die already. Okay, then we got Thiago. We were happy. Then Thiago got injured.
Yep.
Then they were saying that Thiago is the one. I was very happy when we get Thiago, but he has not coped with the pace.
Yeah.
He
They say
has
it's
not-
better in Europe.
Yes, he has not coped with the pace. He has not coped with the intensity. He is more likely to be sent off than to score a goal. Okay, because
The way he tackle.
because of the
The
pace.
way he look also. The way he look at
The way he
people.
stare,
because of
the
the
way he stare.
because of the
that,
pace.
When he stare at you,
yes,
that's it.
of the pace of the game. That's why he mistimes the challenge so much. Okay, another thing is that when he's at Bayern, he has 10 other very very good players. If he is really a big part of that Bayern's lineup, when they sold him off, Bayern would struggle. But Bayern has a long line of players that can fill up, and they are still looking like the beast that they are. They just beat Lazio on average 6-2, and that is the second round. How can you beat a team 6-2 in the second round? Okay, so basically Thiago hasn't coped yet. Okay, then we bought Jota, which to me is very very good. This one I blame Klopp. Okay, for Jota missing.
Why?
Because that last Champions League game, we were
he got
confirmed
injured
top. We were confirmed into the next round, and he played Jota. With the list of injuries that we have at that time, already so long, he played Jota in an inconsequential game, which we didn't even win. And Jota got injured in the 78th minute and out for 3 months. And that is where our scoring problems start off.
Yeah.
Okay, that is where our scoring problems
It's
start off.
become more obvious.
Yes, it becomes worse. Now he
Yeah.
comes back. Now
He's
got
got
chance. Should Jurgen Klopp be sacked? So should Jurgen Klopp be sacked?
No lah, Jurgen Klopp should not be sacked lah.
The thing is for
Yes.
Yes, Jurgen
No
Klopp should
lah.
be sacked. So the thing is that we as Liverpool supporters, right? We are better than this lah. Okay, we are
Yeah,
better
come on.
than we are not Chelsea, who after 3 months will sack their manager for a poor run of forms, or even beforehand was Man City, also same. But the thing is that Jurgen Klopp brought us the title after 30 years. And
4 trophies.
Yes, 4 trophies. 4 big trophies,
Four
not
big
those Mickey
trophies.
Mouse Cup.
Yeah.
Alright, so the thing is,
Mickey Mouse
just
Cup,
Man United fans last time say that the Carling Cup
Yes.
is a Mickey Mouse club.
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse.
Ferguson mentioned that.
Yeah, it's a Mickey Mouse Cup, something that they don't want to participate in and stuff like that. Nowadays, that is their only trophy that maybe they can win. So they are going for the Mickey Mouse Cup now. So the karma has turned around. Okay, so this year, if they think that they can win the league, then it's good lah. Okay, at least you have target. But whether you can win it or
Sometimes
not,
good to have hope.
Yeah,
Good to have
so-
hope lah.
good
7
to
years
have
hope lah.
Arsenal
But
also same.
whatever it is, okay, Liverpool fans need to remember, just 2.5 months ago, we were top of the league during Christmas.
Yeah.
Just 2.5 months ago. Okay, so teams and fans of Liverpool, we just need to stay. I don't think it's the old season warriors, the old season fans who are coming out with this nonsense that Jurgen Klopp needs to be sacked, Steven Gerrard needs to come in. It's the new one who suddenly joined after Liverpool win. Okay, we don't really need you lah.
Yeah lah, go and support
Go
Manchester
and
City.
support the winning
They need
team.
to fill
We
up
don't
the
care.
stadium.
We don't care about those fans who are toxic to the team. Now the team is not performing. Okay, that is more reason for us to support them and back them up.
Come
Okay,
on,
they
man.
don't even have a full squad. Alright, so we cannot be supporting them only when they win. Even at like the next game, okay, we are going to face against an upcoming Arsenal. So what if we lose?
Yeah.
So what if we lose against Arsenal? They are doing well. I think a few
Thank you very
teams.
much.
So a few teams are doing very very well, and I think next season is going to be a good challenge as well.
Yeah.
Okay, teams like City is going to be there. Chelsea looks crazy.
Yep.
Manchester United, if they can tighten the defense, they are looking very very good as well. This one, as a Liverpool fan, is hard to say, but they have that spirit as this year have shown. They have been 2-0 down,
Agree.
and
I
they come back
mentioned that as well.
and they come back 3-2 and stuff like that. So in the next game against Arsenal, right? Arsenal is hope. That one is after the international games itself. The last international games, half of Liverpool squad that comes back have to stay put at home due to COVID. Okay, so we don't know how it is
How it's
going to be.
right?
Yes, for this one. And Arsenal is playing well. Hopefully that break will disrupt their flow and will assist us if we don't have any more injuries coming up.
He never thought that.
You
Never
talk so
thought that.
confident lah. He believe.
So the thing is that for the Arsenal and Liverpool game, I'm expecting an open game. Okay, it's going to be. I thought it's next week, but since the international is actually early April, so it's still far way to go. But with the current form, I'll be more than happy if we can hold them to a draw at their own stadium. It can go both ways, but for me, a draw is a good
Satisfying,
result.
yeah.
Really. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you for being so kind.
Good lah. The way you say, he thank you because draw.
Because Arsenal have always been transitioning, and
Yes.
only Arteta is not his. This is his first full season. But we can see a lot of improvement.
Yeah.
And I think it was only 2 seasons ago that we were trashed by 2 or 3 seasons that we were trashed by
Yes.
Liverpool.
Yes, correct.
Yeah.
Even as a neutral, we can see certain teams have upped the gear. Okay, certain teams, like, even though it's slower for Arsenal because they don't really have the cash to do it, teams like Man City and teams like Chelsea, of course, they can make the progression faster because of the money that they have. Okay, Chelsea is really looking very very good. Okay, even in
Thomas Tuchel.
We
even
need
in
to
Europe,
ban them again.
Yeah.
We need to ban their financial again.
I don't think there's the financial fair play, right? The FFP really works. You see what happens to Man City? If they were not guilty, they wouldn't be fined. Okay?
Yeah.
So
You fine because you guilty.
yeah,
What?
you're fine because you're guilty.
You
but
park
The words of
wrongly.
Mourinho, right?
You
Yes,
park
the words of
wrongly, you got
Mourinho.
fine.
Yes.
You
That means
beat
you
the red light,
committed
you
an
got fine.
offence.
Yes,
But you
can-
see the fine that is given to them, there is no ban. It's a fine. The fine is like a tissue paper, no, to the owner. It's a very
No
small
points
amount.
deducted.
No
No
points
points
deducted. They were not banned from Europe. And they can
Nothing.
still continue.
Yeah.
And what happened after they were found to pay that small amount? They spent about another 200 million on defenders for this season, and they repair
Ruben
that
Dias
defensive
and all, yeah.
part, the Ruben Dias, the Nathan Ake,
yeah.
and everyone else that comes with it. Then they become the unit that they are now.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this one, even Pep Guardiola say that with the money we have, he can buy a lot of reliable players. He himself states it because there's nothing that they can do to touch these teams like Chelsea and Manchester City and Paris Saint-Germain and stuff like that. Barcelona I think is going bankrupt soon.
I'm not surprised to see if Leo Messi enter Manchester
Manchester
City.
City.
Yeah, man.
With the money that
Yeah.
they have
Correct.
they have in the bank.
And
This
some
is
more-
his last season, right?
Yes, and some more he has a very close relationship with
Pep.
Pep. Yeah. So back to
Man.
the Liverpool Arsenal one.
Okay, prediction.
What is your prediction?
Liverpool win 2-1 also.
Okay.
Liverpool win 2-1 also. I think so.
1-1.
1-1.
1-1.
It's a draw.
I wish Arsenal would win, but he
Arsenal's
broke
record.
my spirit.
Arsenal's
This
record.
guy broke my spirit.
I broke your spirit. I
Yeah.
was praising Arsenal.
Yeah, then you talk about the international break. Break
So
the
convincingly.
momentum of- convincingly.
He sold it. Basically, he sold it, right?
It can happen to Arsenal.
Because the last few games
That's
that
the thing.
Liverpool against Arsenal, we have not been performing well. We got knocked out of the, I think, FA Cup, is it, last year? Then the game at Arsenal after Liverpool has won the champions, at Arsenal also, we lost also that one.
lost,
The only one that we won was earlier part of this season, when we were at Anfield, and we won that one. Okay, but after that, the form that we are now, I think we would be the underdog when we are facing.
He forgot to sell
Arsenal.
you also. After international break, usually Liverpool don't perform. He forgot to tell you.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's okay lah. You say
Okay,
already.
my spirit already broken.
Yeah. Arteta did get COVID before, right? During
Yes,
Yes,
yes. Even
Yeah.
Arteta got COVID before.
Yeah.
Correct.
It's
Could happen to
dangerous
anyone.
lah.
Can
I
happen
think
to
this international break is that lah. Come on, why they holding this?
Actually, for the
crap?
time being, this thing
Nonsense,
should be scrapped because
Yeah.
for Euro Cup, right? All teams have been known already who are going to participate. So all these friendlies can wait until the end of the season. They make it like what NBA did last year. Every
bubble.
players inside the bubble.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Then
that you
okay.
don't.
No friendly, right? Only the
Yes,
competitions.
correct.
Only
Like the Champions League last year, everyone at the same area, at the same place at Portugal. Quarter final onwards, right? It's a one leg affair. So it should be like that.
Yep.
Now the friendlies going all over the world,
Yeah.
from players from all over the world coming also. So the chance is very, very high.
Yeah.